Welcome back. Here we are outside Heimdallr. We're gonna catch a tram as quickly as possible before it leaves. Let's go. The tram's just arrived. Should we take it to Heimdallr station? Yeah, quick. It's been there a while.
The West Circuit tram will soon be departing via Heimdallr station.
Hurry.
We recommend passengers wishing to board this tram make haste.
Yeah, that means you. Black screen. Took its time. Heimdallr! Triple dot. Get a load of that slack-jawed stare. Well, it's not unusual for first-time visitors here to find themselves awestruck. It's pretty big, I guess. I mean, Crossbell and Ordis are big too, but they're nothing like this. The city's so large, it's been split up into 16 districts. Home to approximately 880,000 people. I hear it's as big as Calvard's capital. A little bigger, actually. I think they have 790,000? Remember Angie mentioning she'd been there. Is that so? I've heard the population of Heimdallr has even been on the rise lately. That's right. A lot of people have been moving in since after the Civil War. Heimdallr and Crossbell have both been growing at shocking speeds. Believe it's due to the 8th Metropolis Plan, no? Oh yeah. Something about standardizing the tax code in all the big cities to curb the nobles' power? Is that what the whole plan is for? I believe the main reason is for the sake of smooth economic flow, though I hear effects like that were considered as well. It's probably both. Probably more than that. Looks like they've all been doing their studying. As their political economics teacher, I could be more proud of them. Oh, here comes the turn. Heimdallr Central Station. It's pretty big, sure, but Crossbell Station is about the same size. And I bet this place doesn't have a big main street like... Holy moly, what the heck is that? Ah, a big building at the end of the street. That's Valflame Palace. It's both home to the Imperial family and the headquarters of a number of government administrators. If I recall correctly, this thoroughfare is called Van Cure Street. I always struggle on that. That's right, it's famous for having terrible traffic around rush hour. But it's only going to get worse the more people are able to afford all cars. Don't feel bad. Heimdallr has a long time to get as grand as it is today. Because it's such an old city, and they're still having some trouble laying out the power grid. Yet they plan to use Crossbell City's infrastructure as reference. Though I doubt they'll build anything here that's quite as impressive as Orcus Tower. Oh yeah?
Good morning.
Good morrow.
Instructor Claire!
Sorry for the wait.
I didn't think you'd be the one coming to get us.
I wanted to tell you I deeply appreciate everything you did back in Lemaire. After I left, you managed to not only find Milliam, but stopped the railway cannons too. I don't know how I can possibly begin to thank you.
You don't need to thank us. It was nothing.
It was simply part of our mission.
We had help from many other people, both from within the branch campus and without.
That's right. So in a sense, we were able to do what we did thanks to everyone. Yourself included, Major.
I don't deserve such kind words. But I shouldn't waste any more of your time. Allow me to welcome you to Heimdallr Central Station. Since the governor is currently visiting, I'll guide you to the RMP Command Center to meet with him.
Calvard spy. Several of them. There are a bunch of more people and trains here than earlier. This station seems not only tourists and travelers, but a great deal of commuters as well. It makes me think back to 2 years ago. Alright, you guys met the governor here during one of your field studies. Yeah, that was when you were taking care of everything for Instructor Sarah. Well, yes. That's right. I remember you helping guide all the people evacuating. Oh, no, I didn't do much. Sounds like things really hit the fan, huh? Yes, there was quite a lot going on in Heimdallr that day. Oh my, yes. Such as the princess and Elise getting kidnapped. That's a huge incident. Quite a lot going on doesn't cover it at all. Wish I could have been here at the time. That's around when I was shipped from the workshop. Ding ding. It's good to see you again, Governor. And thank you for meeting with us so early in the morning.
Hello there, Rean. Been a while since Crossbell, hasn't it? The same to you, of course, Miss Herschel. It would appear Class VII has had some new additions since then.
Yeah, name's Ash Cardbard. And I'm Muse Ygritte. It's a pleasure to meet you, Governor.
Likewise. I'd like to welcome each of you to Heimdallr. I'm sure it must be a bit disorienting to have your field exercises in a place as large as the capital, but the basics should be the same. Let's get down to business. First off, allow me to give you the information on our special request.
Thank you for waiting, sir.
What? That voice. Prince Cedric? And the main campus students and Instructor Neidhart.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You have my thanks for taking care of Alfin and Olivert back in Crossbell.
Good day, Schwarzer. You as well, Herschel. Starting last month, I resumed teaching at the main campus as a military instructor. I will be accompanying Class I on their civic security activities. I am here to report the commencement of the main campus field exercises.
Likewise, I'm reporting the start of the branch campus's field exercises.
Understood. I'll pray for good news.
Triple dot. Well, I figured they'd be here, but... You two are the ones who came with the prince when he crashed our Panzer at training, aren't you? I'm guessing they're from the same class as you, Your Highness. Yes. Out of the entirety of Class I, we are the most elite members. Our field exercises this time will involve performing civic security activities. Civic security activities? I haven't heard anything about those. Are they exclusive to the main campus's curriculum? The first time we performed them was during our previous field exercises. This will be the second time. As for their content, It's fair to say they're similar to your special operations missions. Patrolling the area, assisting during crises, etc. The main difference is, we focus on public safety rather than requests from citizens. Those sound like military activities. I'd say they're a bit more advanced than that. Northumbria's own security measures aren't yet complete, unfortunately. However, we were able to contribute in a variety of ways, including disposing of all the potting gifts the society left behind. Even things like that. In any event, both your groups will be working together this time, but we'll be assigning you to different halves of the city to better suit each of your unique focuses. Different halves? And that's just like... Yes, just like when your class was here 2 years ago. This time around, I would like the main campus to handle the east half of the city while the branch campus sees to the west half. This includes your respective field exercise camps and the roads leading out of the city in each direction. I see. Then that means we'll be in charge of watching over Vesta Street, the Leica District, and the Sank District. Correct. And then the Prince's group will be responsible for Alto Street, the Garnier District, and the Ost District. Also, both groups' areas will include Vancouver Street and Dreykus Plaza. I see. Yes, that makes sense. It seems Kurt will be in charge of the district his family resides in. Yes, that's right. Oh yeah. That's where the headquarters of the Vander School is, huh? If I could direct your attention to these documents. Rean and Prince Cedric each received documents outlining their special operations missions and civic security activities. Attached to the usual documents was an additional form titled Top Priority Mission. Top Priority Mission. Investigate and capture the members of Hercules, a special task force from Calvard currently hiding out in Heimdallr. There it is. So it was Calvard after all. Hercules. I remember seeing this name in the database. Allow me to add to the report. These individuals are part of Calvard's special forces. They excel in espionage and sabotage, and are among the best of the best the Republic has to offer. People like them are sneaking around Heimdallr. They are Calvard's elite. I imagine they must be quite skilled. Correct. It'd be fair to say they're even more skilled than most high-ranking Jaeger Corps. We estimate they're about as capable as members of the Red Constellation. How is it you already know so much about them? To be honest, we had some information come our way a few days ago. I knew it was jumping the gun a little, but we decided to go ahead and analyze the information. What? That's cheating, right? It's simply standard procedure. Please don't think ill of us. He's right. This isn't about which of us wins or loses. Remember, we're working together here. Thors Branch Campus, Class 7 Special Operations, accepts these requests. Thors Main Campus, Class 1, accepts these civic security activities.
Well, well. Look at you all.
Oh, here he is.
Welcome, Your Excellency.
Ah, it's so good to see you again.
So he decided to grace us with his company after all, eh?
Governor, Your Majesty, good day to you both. I can't believe it's already been a month since I last saw Class 1.
Yes, sir.
I'm honored you remember us.
But of course, I met you students of the main campus a few times by now. In addition, I would also like to greet the members of the branch campus. I am Gileath Osborne, the Chancellor of the Empire of Erebonia. Some refer to me as the Blood and Iron Chancellor, though I feel that grisly moniker has worn out its welcome by now.
It's nice to see you
you again, Your Excellency.
Ah, Miss Herschel, likewise. Come to think of it, it was only 2 years ago we first met at the trade conference. Since then, all the government agencies have been tripping over themselves to recruit you, despite you declining each and every offer. Oh, it's a shame. I myself would have liked to invite you to join the Ironbloods.
Huh?
That...
Your Excellency, you shouldn't tease her like that.
I am only kidding, of course.
Is he, though?
Allow me to congratulate you on being appointed as an instructor of the branch campus.
You're too kind.
So this is the Blood and Iron Chancellor. The man who annexed Crossbell.
Ah, and Ms. Una Crawford, was it? A transfer from the Military Police Academy. I hear you've been working very hard on behalf of the province of Crossbell.
Yes, thank you. I've really been pushing myself to the limit lately.
Ooh, you can hear it in her voice.
Good to hear. And you must be Mateus' son. I expected you to enroll at the main campus alongside the prince, but you appear to be excelling nonetheless.
Thank you. I'll continue giving it my all.
Good to see you once more, Black Rabbit. Ah, and Ash Carbide. I've heard much about you from Lecter.
Hello.
It's a real honor.
And next? Muse Egret, was it? I've always wanted to speak with your grandfather, the advisor to the former Duke Cayenne.
I'm sure Grandfather would be honored to hear that. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, likewise.
Oh?
Just as I've heard.
The new Class VII has quite the array of gifted young students. Wouldn't you agree, instructor?
Yes, it certainly does.
It's been some time, Instructor Rean Schwarzer. I haven't seen you since the ceremony at the end of last year.
Yes, it's good to see you again, Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
It feels like the air in the room just got colder.
To me, it feels like it's heating up, but alright.
Well, we'll have to leave the greetings at that. I have a message for you from the Emperor. Members of Thor's main campus and branch campus. 2 days from now, your attendance is requested at the party being held at Valflame Palace.
What?
I remember that. I spent so long in that party doing the rounds. There's one thing I'm genuinely looking forward to where it's like we don't have to do like 7 parts of rounds just to the party.
The party? Us too?
Yes, of course. We would like to commend the main campus and branch campus for their work in Northumbria and Lemaire, respectively.
We'll have to limit the number of people invited to the palace, but at the very least, I'm certain all of you here will be able to attend.
Seriously?
Incredible. Such a great honor.
I need to go home and talk to them.
Oh, by the way, Instructor Rean, all of Heimdallr has been consumed with gossip over who your dance partner will be.
Is that so? Well, my advice would be to follow your heart and damn the consequences.
Yeah, but his heart is... Anyway.
If you'll excuse me now, Your Highness, Governor.
Thank you for delivering the message.
Regarding that one topic, I'd like to discuss it with you at a later date, if possible.
Understood. We can speak of it at length then. Now, everyone, I bid you good luck with your various tasks.
Just like I thought.
Yes. Afterwards, the instructors stayed to listen to the instructions from the governor and Major Claire. While this was going on, the students waited in the hallway. The sudden party invitation must have surprised you. Yes, well, I hadn't the slightest idea about it, yet Prince Cedric already seemed to know everything. Yes, well, being a member of the Imperial family, he would be up to speed with such information. But regardless, it means our job is all the more crucial now. Dealing with the Special Forces, right? Yes, according to the Intelligence Division, there are about 100 members hiding in Heimdallr. Assuming they're here for sabotage, it would mean we'd need to apprehend them all, or else the summer festival would be in danger. This puts our time limit no later than tomorrow. Sounds like a difficult situation. I'm assuming the Intelligence Division and the Brazier Guild have already begun to act. Yes, and they have made some initial progress. But the targets we're dealing with here are elite agents. They've disguised themselves as regular citizens and tourists. Due to the sheer size of the city, we're unable to cover every area. Which is the reason why we've requested help from both schools to patrol the city and gather information. And depending on how the situation unfolds, we may need the rest of the students and instructors to become involved as well. I'm well aware this isn't something we should be asking of fresh cadets. Governor. Understood. Not sure how much I can help, but I'll talk to our principal and fellow instructors. I shall also bring this up to the main campus instructors waiting at our field exercise camp. Thank you both. Please be careful. May the goddess watch over you all. Ah, yes, Kurt. It seems you did very well in the exams. You as well, Your Highness. You have my congratulations on earning the top ranking. It's simply the result of the work I put in. I didn't expect that Class VII would have the same average as Class I, though. Sorry, Ada. If only we had scored a little higher. I've still got a long way to go before I can keep up with you, Ada. Well, Class I does have 20 people in it. It's simply a matter of course that more people will have a bigger effect on the average. But that aside, we should congratulate them on their hard work. Prince Cedric, I appreciate your kind words. What say you, we settle things here, though? Judging from the Imperial Chronicle, the world is curious about what each of our schools has been up to. So I propose we make a little competition out of this set of field exercises. For example, which of us can catch the most Calvardian spies? Sounds like a good time. A good time nothing. That's a pretty bad joke, don't you think? As our activities differ from each other, doesn't seem appropriate to compete over something like that. How feeble. Is this really the special class taught by the Ashen Chevalier? They're just a cobbled together team after all. Look who's talking, Class 1 boy. As you wish. Everyone has their own way of dealing with things. Sorry for the wait. Is something the matter? Nothing of note. Let's get going. Alright, let us all do the best work we can for our respective tasks. Instructor Rean, good luck to you as well. I'll leave the west half of the city to you. May the goddess bless you. Yeah, the same to you. Good luck in the east half. Thank you, I'm gonna need it. What sticker they all got shoved up their asses. Yuna? How very straightforward of you. I can't recommend shouting something like that about the prince, especially while you're in Heimdallr. Still, looks like things have finally started to get interesting. My, your students are really growing up, aren't they? I'm just glad things didn't get out of hand. "7:40 a.m. Alright. Let's start by exchanging info with the other groups involved. Okay, I'll go with Claire to visit the Heimdallr military police. I'm sure we'll run into people from the Bracer Guild and the Courageous at the Intelligence Division's office, so I bet we can get some good info. I think you're right. I'll see you again soon, Instructor Claire. We'll each do our best. Goodbye for now. Please stay safe, all of you. So, what are we getting up to for the first half of the day? We were supposed to be covering the west part of the city, but the specific location depends on the request. That's exactly right. Seems you've gotten used to the swing of things now. First off, let's see what we've got. Let's see, we've got another monster. Dangerous monster has appeared along the West Ostia Highway. The Imperial Household Agency requests the monster extermination. Alright then, what's it called? Megiadorodon. Okay. Empty nest. My precious little boy has disappeared. Could you help me find him? I'll be waiting at the Holy Flat Apartments on Vesta Street, room 201. Would we get you to investigate the potential danger of an artifact recently added to the museum's catalogue? Yes, I'm very interested in that one. I'll be waiting for you at the Imperial Museum. When you get there, please reach out to our curator, Rilke. Vesta Street and the Leica District. Never heard of either of them. Nothing in Garnia. Damn. Of course not. That's on the eastern side of the city. Something tells me you're not interested in going there to shop, though. If memory serves, the back streets are full of bars. That is the typical spot Ash goes when he sneaks off. Vesta Street is a busy commercial area, and Leica District is an academic area. Oh, and also... Does that mean what I think it does? It's fine, Instructor. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret or anything. The Leica District is built into a hill, and its biggest draw is the Imperial Museum. But it's also home to the headquarters of the Vander School. So in other words, your home's there. I've already visited Yuna, Muse's, and Ash's homes. It's only fair we get to see yours, too. Ooh! Should we go find some gifts to bring with us? You can lead us there, Kurt. I've been there a few times, but I'm sure you know the way better than any of us do. True. I don't know too much about the city outside of the areas near St. Astrea. Well, I'm not originally from here, so there's plenty of the city I'm not familiar with either, but... understood. Let's start by checking the 4 different districts, including the ones we need for our requests. Once that's handled, we can go to the West Highway and take care of the wanted monster. Sounds like a plan. So far we've got Vesta and Leica District. Where else? Let's see. If we want to gather information, our best bet would probably be Vinecoeur Street and the Sark District to the northwest. Vinecoeur Street here goes north all the way to the Palace, Yuna. And the Sark District is where the Heimdallr Cathedral and St. Astrea are. If we're lucky, we might even get a chance to see Elise there. For real? So what? Just gonna stroll the sidewalks hoping we spot one of Calvard's agents in line with gelato. Top priority mission: investigate and apprehend members of the squad of Calvardian agents known as Hercules. They have infiltrated Heimdallr. According to the Intelligence Division's estimates, there are approximately 100 members of this squad presently in the city. These agents are highly trained in infiltration tactics, and it is likely they're disguised as citizens and tourists. As the military police have insufficient manpower, they requested that both Thors campuses gather information while on their field exercises. Man, looking at it again, it seems like it's going to be a huge pain. We'll need to be on a high alert the whole day. Let's begin gathering information. You certainly sound motivated, Altina. She'll need to be. This is going to be a long day. If anything catches your attention, be sure to note it. Now let's begin day 1 of our special ops missions. Yes, sir. Oh. You can check your request at any time from the quest tab of your notebook. I know how that works. Biker, we're there. You really get the tram to go further up. It's lazy, I could have walked. Vinecure Street. We're about halfway down the main thoroughfare now. In addition to all the department stores, they also have various workshops and boutiques in this area. Sounds like this is the place to go for whatever we might need. We should examine the shops for any useful items. How the hell are we going to find these agents in all this? How indeed, the streets are flooded with tourists this time of year. Getting suspicious and questioning every passerby won't help us. Let's start by getting the lay of the land. Huh, that makes sense. In that case, we can begin by searching this area. And we will actually end this part here. We'll see about searching the area in the next part. Ta-da for now.